Oh, apa nih? Bebas dari Zook. Karena Zook. Aku main dari 2000 berapa ya itu game? 2021 sih pasti.
There's no time to lose. Cok, kayak bakat kalian semua anjing. Kalau apa?
Halo.
Jangan jatuh aja lah, anjing.
Halo.
Udah jatuh. Ayolah, nggak usah foto.
Udah, ayo, cepet.
Cepet langkah lah, anjing.
Ayo, udah baris gini ya, barisnya kita acak.
Sampai di
Asu, sumpah. Tai.
Halo bang.
Mi bener. Ini ton, mina Krypton.
Sabar aku mau main LA Noire dulu bang.
Apaan?
LA Noire.
Elano apaan?
Lead the way, Gunga Den.
Game yang lu beli kemarin. Atau mas suruh ownernya aja bego jual item OP. Gua nggak berani gua sama orang lain.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true.
Sniper juga jual.
One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name. If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal.
Straight! Keep it straight! What's so goddamn hard about that? Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. And 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are fit.
Straight! Keep it straight! What's so goddamn hard about that?
Akrobatik gue bisa lagi dapat 100.000. Ayo bentar lagi aku. Nah ini ngapain ada skeleton satu ini? Bego nih skeleton ngapain anjir?
Mau ikut-ikutan dia tawuran.
Nah, iya goblok. Skeleton biasa mau ikut-ikutan.
Ini temen gua minta momen apa dah? Mau bagi gameplay CS:GO gua anjing buat apa goblok? Tadi gua main CS:GO anjing, sekali berturut-turut wantep gua.
Wacang
Baru
mau.
main langsung gua baru main dalam Avenger jago anjing itu dimain.
Sama anjir gua main CS.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name. If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. And 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
Malah ketika mati bang.
Parah anjir.
Buat spam Miller kan.
Goblok lu jadi gila gua aja ntar di dungeon begini.
Goblok, gua belum bisa masuk ya.
Ntar goblok. Sekarang bego.
Install.
Gua ada 17 nih salahnya. Yuk coba dulu.
Install gua ada 4.
Advice?
Kristal
You want to
apa?
pay this Schroeder character a
Installer,
visit, don't you?
ada 4.
Let's roll.
Anjing nih, mana kontrol nih. Ini ketinggalan tadi lu bunuh itu Dungeon 2 ya? Tadi gua ketemu orang jago, cok. Duelis dia 1 kali hit
Ideas?
anjing lawan golem.
You want to pay this Schroeder character a visit, don't you?
Goblok.
Let's roll.
Udah bagus item dia duelis mah udah sampai dungeon 6 aja. Gua dungeon 6 masih kesusahan.
Any ideas?
You want to pay this Schroeder character a visit, don't you? Let's roll.
Mana ini anjir, lupa gua sini
Ini
begini.
bego ini masuk sini.
Mana? Oh iya. Lupa gua. Emang ribet.
Bang, wih. Nah ini dah nih RM tolol nih, RM golem tolol.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your
Anjir,
lecture,
archery level
Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount
1000
of
cok aku.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive
Archery level
acknowledgement for my
1000.
work.
Nih, anak
The
anjing nih.
mind is the last great
Wah
mystery
anjir,
in
one
medicine.
hit cok.
Are you thinking of specializing?
Archery level
Mr.
1000 one hit ke golem.
Or Courtney Sheldon. I'm
Anjir.
only
Nah
in
ini nih
second.
checkpoint, gue checkpoint
They
dulu dah.
fast tracked me a year
Gua nggak checkpoint sih.
because of my experience.
Soalnya checkpoint gua udah ribet.
That's
Kan
what I
ini
wanted
tuh
to talk to
tuh
you
apa nih converter bisa bentar gue.
Battle fatigue and collapse under duress.
Bener-bener inventory
I
babi.
would say yes.
Tahu
Given
nih,
the right set of
ininya juga anjir apa?
Trauma
Bonnya.
forces the mind to
Ah,
Jadi
tidak
close
boleh
down,
aja.
retreat in on
Kan
itself.
bisa.
We try to find
Bisa,
ways to
slash
unlock
converter,
the
bego.
mind again through a combination of therapy and drugs.
Yang di mananya?
Hypnosis
Yang
and
di
therapy are
Potion.
powerful tools.
Nih
in
yang
the right hands.
daun-daun lu
Shit.
jadiin healing herb aja udah.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital.
Iya bego banyak banget anjing.
Makanya,
A good friend of mine.
Iron Ingot jadiin apaan ya?
He's so far away. It's like he's
String.
wandering
We went through a lot together.
Yes, doctor.
Anjir.
Give me his
Kalau ini sih-
details and I'll make a prognosis.
Kalau yang Bone
I have a number of
Blessed
clinics
series
in
tuh
Los
ganti
Angeles,
aja
Courtney Sheldon.
jadi
Your
Blessed
penance, with
Bone
your friend's
lagi.
help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare
Kenapa ya?
time.
Gue dapet teks.
What little spare time a medical
Teks
student
apaan?
has.
Ya jelek bego Iron
Is
Man.
it ever? I can't thank you
Anak
enough.
biasa
I'm not
anjing.
promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that.
Gue kirain apa?
Jelek.
Every physician has
Ini tadi, bro.
patients that
Ayo,
he
gas pon
cannot
dulu ya.
hope to cure. For whom he
3
can
kan
only
punya lu.
Iya.
smooth the path
Dah.
to death.
Ada gua. Lah. Itu ya si Witcher ya? Witch ya? Apa dah? Wither ya, Wither.
Seminggu ini.
Oh, Dede Destroy Extol. Iya, Dede Destroy Extol nih anjing nih. Gue pengen nih Extolnya nih.
Sini lu kasih kentol.
Heru.
Extol anjing, gue juga pengen extol dia anjing.
Bantuin. Nah.
Lah terbang sih anjing. Terbang.
Cupu anjing.
Tupu anjing. Terbang lu. Terbang lu, gua panah lu, malah lu terbang lu, bego. Hil yok. Goblok
Lah?
mati.
Lo kok mati sih?
Goblok. Gua respon
juga.
Gua respon di dungeon berapa lu tahu anjing?
6.
Di dungeon 6 goblok gua responnya, tolol. Tuh kan mati gua sama Enderman tolol.
Lah itu tadi mati kenapa? Coba mati semua, Cuk.
Kena itu anjing bom bego.
Itu ya bomnya ya?
Goblok. Udah lah.
Bukan, nah, gua mati lagi, Cuk.
Gua
Tadi
farming ini dulu.
ya bosnya
Item
hilang.
dungeon.
Wah, ACV men. Anjing susah juga destroyer.
Kagak susah, kitanya aja kagak lihat tadi anjir mau meledak.
Bomnya creeper tadi ya, yang turunnya
Iya,
anjing.
creeper anjir.
Oh lo sakit bener asu.
Ya, gua farming ini dulu dah. Yang dungeon 6 biar enak. Sword gua sakit.
Emang kalau level store-nya tinggi sakit ya, nambah sakit.
Iyalah sakit lah.
Di mana Nel?
Era PG Shop. Kalau dungeon 2 Pak.
Lalu.
Anjir ada orang banter
Lu bosnya di
banget
mana sih?
lari ini.
Apaan Nel?
Dungeon 2 bosnya di mana?
Ya lu ke belakang kalau udah itu dari minimus ke belakang. Karena jalan lagi tuh, pas naik tangga kan di belakang.
Dungeon poin dulu ini.
Ngomong gua gitu di dungeon 6 Pak. Sumpah dah pelit semua bangsat. yang yang udah kaya pelit semua ini sumpah.
Iya emang.
Ayo, mau nggak dungeon? Oh iya. Buat di dungeon 2.
Lah, injektornya hilang Cok. Weh, injenting di itu hilang ya? Oh enggak, muncul lagi kan. Tadi hilang tuh itu.
Have you got something against the siren?
Back 2. Konek back 2 buat ini ya, mentali botolnya ya, putihnya ya.
Iya.
Feather falling nggak? Feather falling.
Supaya lu kalau lu jatuh damage-nya nggak sakit.
Respiration.
Nah, itu buat lu jalan di jalan cepet di air.
3 apa ton? 3 ton. THORN.
Bukan.
Itu buat kalau musuh nyerang lu itu dia kena di
Untuk sensornya apa fire apa protection? Oh, bagi lu ke mana Tan? Kan apa fire protection?
apa?
Itunya sensor itu apa fire protection buat armor apa dah? Agent jadi sensornya. Respiration wajib apa activity buat lah ini ya di air yang dekat kayak lu ya.
Affinity buat nafas atau apa sih?
Buat nafas. Kalau dead extender apa dead extender?
Oh, itu baru yang apa yang buat itu buat gerak cepet di air.
Dead extender ya. Terus lo update top 3 aja lah. Iya aja.
11.
Nel gua ke dungeon 2 Nel.
Chrome saat sama.
Lu dungeon 2 kan?
Iya.
Gua juga mau GBXP anjing. Di 3 susah cok. Anjing, gua bilangin lu susah lu keras. Kita aja kalah tadi.
Schroeder, Harmon 2.
Sip, gua punya helmet baru.
Dalam apaan?
Helm dungeon 6.
Di. Itu helm lu itu dungeon berapa yang biasa lu pakai? 4 ya?
Dungeon 4.
Oke.
Ntar lu pakai aja kalau mau.
Kamu
What do you guys want? I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn.
Di mana? Di mana?
You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson
Ada gua
Model
deh,
27,
mana sini?
nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be
Mana lu?
surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind.
Mana?
Scooter?
Widih,
He works for me.
kepalanya.
I have that gun here in my drawer.
Apa ini anjing?
What the
Goblok
fuck is
kepala
going
apa
on here?
bangsat,
You're
kepala
under arrest,
Jojo.
Schroeder.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
Gua helmet.
Anjir.
Kepalanya
Very bad move.
karena waktu member.
Ini ya, yang lari cepet lu ya. Benar cepet ya.
Enggak yang sepatu yang buat lari.
Lu deh.
Oh ini kok tanah nafas dong ya, tanah nafas ya. Nafasnya ya agility.
Ralph,
Lo punya
you
gambut
alright?
ekstol nggak?
I'm
Siapa
fine.
yang
I
punya
hardly
gambut
felt
ekstol?
it.
Agak punya gua.
He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Makanya nih gue pengen
Keep an eye on
satu
Ralph.
ending di
I'm gonna take a look around.
Dio Brando buat dapetin Dio Extol. Gue butuh. Lu di mini boss.
Wah,
Ya,
udah.
udah satu.
Apa ini titik-titik pembunuhan? Void Rose.
List of names and a
Cok,
series of
ini
numbers.
anak buah Dajjal.
Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Dajjal.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner.
Arrow
And leave the book where you found it.
Dio Extol ada ya di rumah ya. Dio Extol kan ada kan di
Officer
rumah.
Phelps,
Gak tahu.
that's 1247 requesting.
Gua butuh.
Yo lu ambil aja sono. Kan punya lu. Gue pengen ini nih berani.
Ada.
Soalnya gue butuh. Emang Dio Extol itu buat armor ya? Lu ya?
Iya buat enchant armor.
Aku juga butuh. Lu di mana Nel? Mini boss, masuk mini boss.
Iya. Jadi gangbang.
Conversal, nah ada.
Kalau saya di gangbang sih tebal, kan saya baik-baik saja.
Anjing.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe.
I'm
having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
Didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello? We're here for OCS, Sergeant. So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps, Kelso.
Nih healing gua kasih dulu nih. Tuh gua kasih healing tuh.
Any other gentlemen for OCS?
Lawan Jeff.
Lawan apa?
OCS is at Elliott. You take the
Jeff,
Camp
Jeff,
Elliott
Jeff.
bus over there.
Oh,
This bus is
Jeff.
for MCRD. This
Jeff the
bus
Killer.
is for men who want to fight.
Iya.
Ayo Del, mau gak Del lawan Jeff the Killer dapat itu blue.
Dapat Jeff Extol.
Itu sekali lawan langsung dapet kan semuanya.
Kagak. Grinding.
Random ya.
Iya.
Well, you picked the right
Apaan?
place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. The force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope,
Mini
or a
bosnya
Greyhound
lembek
ticket to
bego.
Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identified code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger KGPL. 14 Adam on route.
Udah berapa Del? Itu lu vampir lu.
Udah
Berapa?
8.
Ini baru satu di 9.
Make it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
Mafia lapisan.
Mau ikut dulu Del, lawan Jeff the Killer. Bener-bener gua kedaje dulu. Mana lu?
Try for the front door. Keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps. We don't know how many are
We
in
don't
there.
need cover.
Take it slow. Backup will be here soon. LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is
Mana lu,
surrounded.
Pea?
I'm offering you a chance. How long do you think you can hold
Oh,
out?
gua ke dungeon 5 lewat ini ya. Ke dungeon 4 ya. Jangan bawah. Kok bisa sih anjing. Baru
That's
We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear.
Sekarat aku, Bang.
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotgun, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there.
Ntar,
Glad you had my
gua
back.
taruh
Man
inventory
couldn't
dulu.
ask for a better
Ke
partner.
storage. Pada full ntar.
Oh iya, yaudah, gue juga ke rumah dulu, Nil. Taruh barang, Nil. Ntar banyak, Nil. Gue prepare dulu, gue masuk ke chest dulu, mana jenis gue.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive at first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war,
Siapaan semua, Cok?
my future.
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
Daniel, lu punya duit
They
100
talk about
ribu?
officers like you in boot camp, Cole.
Lu punya duit 100
They call it
ribu?
the Custer syndrome.
Tapi
Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Ada, pakai duit sendiri-sendiri.
Oh, masing-masing. Nggak bisa bayar. Lu pada di mana, Cok?
Bentar, gue lagi persiapan dulu.
Gua di Wakdumian.
Gimana? Itu yang
Old
herbal
films,
gitu,
Jack Kelso.
motion itu.
With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso,
Maksudnya itu yang apa tuh
quiet
yang
man who could never walk
gilanya
away
si
from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss
Sini lu,
religion
Marnel.
or politics. In my case, you can add the war to that.
I know
Warp
that,
ke
Paul.
dungeon.
Wendell Bowers. I put him away before.
Ayo,
He
Han.
jumped parole.
Gas gak?
Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Wendell Bowers! Bantai, semua. You never see me. Sabar nih. Ini bantai, bego.
Aku buta.
Iya, bego, gue juga sama buta.
Hold it right
Ini pada deket gua. Kalau diitin nanti.
Lu fokus
Ini. Gua sini nih.
Jesus, Doug, watch your fire.
Gue juga bantu. Langit lah, bego.
Get down from there right now.
Lu deket-deket sama ini, deket-deket sama
Daniel. Ini deket-deket sama gue, Del. Gue heal, Del.
Give it up, Wendell.
dia ngincer yang darahnya gitu.
Loh. Gue gelap sih anjing.
Ya sama emang digelakin.
Ini kepala botak, kepala avatar anjing. Dapat apaan satu doang. Lagi.
Killer gua jalan ke sendiri.
Lagi.
Iya, gua udah 5 kali nih season.
It's over, Bowers.
Bersih. Anjing gue jadi gelap, Cok. Gue digituin sama dia.
Give it up, Bowers. There's no more left to
Kepala
go.
avatar anjing. Kepala avatar songong banget.
Looks like we've got the place
Lagi
to
hilang dia.
Ini depan gua nih dia nih.
Come on then, pretty boy.
Mati lu kepala botak.
Kepala avatar bego, kepala avatar songong.
Ya ilah dapat apaan sih? Dari pun ini untuk dari killer blood punya apaan?
Killer blood doang anjing. Gak bangsa.
Apaan cu? Gua pengen Jack Aston cu.
What you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's
Coba lagi,
feeling
sekali lagi.
lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you.
Lu udah berapa
You can
kali
make it up
lagi?
to him
Lu udah
in
berapa?
10 years' time.
Gua 4 kali lagi.
Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night.
I'm darkness.
Nice work,
I'm
Cole.
darkness. Bacot
You
darkness.
run track in high school?
Kayak bocil aja anjing. I'm the king of darkness anjing.
King of Darkness, Blue Dragon 7.
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill 10, Franklin 8, Weiss 8, Donahoe 6, Kowalski 6, Hudson 5, Kelso 2. Leadership, Donahoe 8, Franklin 7, Merrill 6, Kowalski 6, Weiss 5, Hudson 5, Kelso.
Ayo cepetan Jeff akan membunuh semua orang. Nah udah, untung aja.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office now.
Killer Blood.
Iya, Killer Blood tuh. Buat apa sih Killer Blood?
Bisa tuker nanti di Dungeon 2 lu, di shop di Dungeon 2. Di pet Red 2 kalau nggak Red 2.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up, gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solved that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, that get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be one.
Tolol anjing.
Bunuh cepetan sebelum kita mati, po. Bunuh gece.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Mati lu tolol.
Satu doang anjing, dapat berapa lu? Dapat berapa? Gua satu lagi.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Jeff X soalnya
Hey, Cole.
dapet anjing.
Susah
You got
bego.
here quick. My beat
Iya
crosses 7th Street.
makanya.
Okay.
Kalau dapet sih
You're
langsung.
first reporting then.
Kopis
We'll
ya
get a
ikut
perimeter
menemuan.
going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
I swear. Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
8 kena anjir sama panah
Broad
gua.
daylight.
Terus gue level
Crowded street.
290 anjing.
I've seen everything.
Mampus.
Lu Jeff Killer ngapain nyicer gua sih anjing? Biar gua masih banyak kok. Lu
Kan tangannya bang.
Mana tuh bocah tuh?
bocah tolol ngapain nyicer gua anjing?
Ini ngincer gua nih. Mau ngincer gua malah mati bego. Aduh, dapat cuma 1.
Babi.
Pencet gua pakai hak.
Gua dapet 3 cuy, dapet 3 itu blood.
Oke. Darkness. Di paling darkness.
Cowok. Where are you, bro?
Ini lu anjing, ini lu goblok. Gak saya nih lu anjing.
Bang of
Tai.
Udah stop kau.
All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Bunuh nih Avatar anjing. Mati lah Avatar bego.
Dapat 2 gua.
Gua juga dapat 2. Yah, kagak dapat. Ya elah.
Udah habis minyak dong.
Habis bego.
Terus kemana kita keluar dong?
Elah lu bisa 1000 anjing, Bang.
Atau bajakan dulu tadi PA. Itu begitu.
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
Gua lihat RPG yang cantik nih.
Mon RPG. Mon RPG cukup. Lah gua kemarin bilang kebak.
Serius. Ngapain trigger auranya? Killer
Gua butuh ini anjing. Apa namanya? Gua buat tuker ini. Lupa gua namanya. Tapi gua ada 2 legendary prism.
Mana cuy? Killer blood
We should make sure we've checked the whole crime scene before questioning the witness.
Nah. Killer blood buat apaan? Oh ini anjing killer blood. Gila nggak guna goblok. Itu kan helmet yang gua kasih ke lu ya. Nge-treat killer blood ini.
He was my boss.
Ini juga
Mr.
killer
Gage.
buat
Mr.
pedang
Gage's
yang gue
first name.
kasih lu waktu itu.
Everett.
Itu Daniel bego tuh belakang lu tuh.
Wait. Enggak.
Clovis. Galleta.
Ini si tersangkanya sih. Karena number 1. Why? Kok masih di situ?
What the
heck? Push on the right.
Ya iya lah nggak guna killer buat.
You think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in the store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
No. This is a little bit sus.
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots.
Mana? Gua mau dong.
I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Gimana lu?
But she's only here, bro. She's the only people in the store. See. Fucking sus, dude.
Si Senor.
Nah itu kan ancur buat juga.
Oke.
Buat apa lu ada? RPG shop.
You know what?
Do you think you are?
Fuck you lying.
You're lying, Miss Goleta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Ya udahlah.
How dare you accuse me of lying? God, I think you're horrible.
A man is dead, Miss Goleta, and it's a criminal offense to lie to a police officer. I will take you downtown.
Get out! Get out right now! Send in one of the other policemen if you must, but I won't say another word to you.
Lying sih ini. Dude, she's the only one in the store, bro.
Anjing gua nih checkpoint malah check out anjing.
Doesn't tell me anything.
Susah banget sih nunggu. Mati kayak bego.
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
I'm trying to imagine you with a personality.
Pistol.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138.
Namanya, lu punya itu nggak Vampire Soul?
We have the murder weapon?
But no murderer. The girl saw it all, but she clammed
Pada
up.
punya nggak Vampire Soul?
I'm traced the gun.
Vampire
Eagleson's
Soul.
gun store's a couple blocks from here.
Ada nih. Thinking what I'm thinking?
Kate, maintain the perimeter.
Oh itu ya gue pakai ya.
Sabar ya. Apa sih ini orang mundur doang?
So, what's going on over there?
Oh, well, nothing happened, is it?
shit!
What did I tell you about going too hard on the witness? She's a store assistant, not a prisoner of war.
Is that supposed to be funny?
I'm just saying that sometimes you need to pour some sugar on these broads. Little bedside manner can go a long way.
Since when are you the expert? We got the murder weapon, didn't we?
You shouldn't dole it out if you can't take it, Phelps. She was a looker, though. Tell me I'm wrong.
No wonder you're suddenly so obsessed with bedside manner.
Assalamualaikum, brother.
What can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Kalu. Edgar Kalu was his name. Thing looks like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
You know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
Pakai kamera lu pakai buat
buat ngebunuh.
Kan gua beli nih Glorious Hammer, katanya plus 3 damage.
Iya. Terus
gimana cara pakainya? Apa ini damage bakal buat plus itu apa namanya?
Iya.
Can I interest you in a new watch?
Itu gua langsung
You, bro.
Yeah.
No, I want to interview.
Officer Cole Phelps. Are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out
Udah
back.
diubah belum lu? Bisa kan? Bisa nggak?
I'll buzz him for you.
Ayo lo.
Son of a bitch.
Go, Cole, go!
Apanya?
Cara ubah ini.
Apanya?
Kan gua udah punya Glorious Hammer, cara ubah damage ini.
Bisa apa tinggal diklik ya, itu kayak gem.
Kalu, get back here!
Tinggal di itunya, tinggal klik senjata itunya, pakai.
Udah gini aja dah.
Next time.
Tapi udah full belum? Kagak. Itu lu udah full belum? Kalau udah full nggak bisa.
Apanya udah full?
Ya buat upgrade-nya lah, lu nggak bisa semua langsung pakai tuh. Lu kalau udah full ya aku
Oh, Glorious ini buat upgrade.
No, Mr. Kalu is out
Apanya?
Di
sitting
RPG
to lie
shop.
down. I'll buzz him for you.
Apaan?
Ininya apa Glorious Hammer ini.
Son of a bitch!
Hammer.
Go, Cole, go!
Gua update-nya di itu buat ambil senjata gitu di RPG shop.
LP.
Kalu, get back here! There he is! See him?
Nggak dibalas-balas aku anjing. Ada yang jual korpet.
Apa kau?
Too late, Kalu!
Gua sombong semua bego emang.
Iya, makanya semua udah tahu kok.
Don't make it worse, Kalu! Lock them up and throw away the key!
Ayo lo.
Edgar Kalu, You're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
The case that makes you and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths.
Lu mau lihat nggak itu yang
The
hammer
case
yang
that other cops
gue
murmur about
dapat?
whenever you walk past.
Apaan?
Lu mau lihat nggak hammer yang gue dapat? Yang gue beli barusan.
Apaan?
God's mill may grind slowly,
Nggak
but
ngerti
grinds
itu.
finally,
Nggak
son.
ngerti itu. Ini
I
bukan yang
heard you
upgrader
were not
hammer,
the
ini yang
malefactor from the
glorious.
shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Oh, I failed. Suruh integrasi anjing.
Underworld. Ada anjir Blessed Underworld.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer. A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Yap.
Shooting incident.
Let's talk about the shooting.
Cari tahu.
Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about.
But you fucking right.
I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Enggak. What you looking at? Go.
Udah
You
gelar
blew
bos
a man
soalnya
out of
nih.
socks over an empty grudge, you son of a bitch.
Mini
Do you
board,
think
mini
I
board
have
ini
sympathy for
juga.
you?
That's the way. Keep needling me. Try the rough stuff, and my lawyer will be making an official complaint. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
Get
back in there and make some lunch, boy! I need a confession!
Oke. Beneran harus lagi.
Goblok.
I need some confession.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
The one I need.
Okay. The what?
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
Evidence going to shooting.
Gage was an asshole, but his death wasn't down
Okay, GG. Gak ngerti.
to me. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me, Cole.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Jancuk sombong semua anjir, gak dibaca pengakuannya.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
Jadi enak gue solo bisa. Tapi lama.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you worked.
Is that so? It's amazing what the nebbishes will recall when it suits them.
Gue bisa lawan lu sekarang.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Lying, Kalu. I think you lent Gage money. He owed you payment.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Masa stres aja di dungeon 6 susah banget dapetin barangnya.
You know what?
I'm done with you. Go flap your gums somewhere else. I want my lawyer. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Lu cupu anjing. Gak berani rame-rame bangsat.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you worked.
Is that so? It's amazing what the nebbishes will recall when it suits them.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Dari orang-orang emang lawan Enderman mati-matian anjir buat dapetin.
Thank you. You lent Gage money. He owed you payment.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Gua juga mati-matian.
Kalau nggak pas religious motif misalnya ibu pocet tapi udah.
I'm done with you. Go flat. Your gum somewhere else. I want my lawyer.
Mati lagi.
I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Tapi bosnya sih.
Kalau yang di panah,
let's talk about the shooting.
Buat apa sih punch?
Apaan?
Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Yup. Apa sih?
Oh, mati mulu anjing.
Apa sih?
Bangsat.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
Lawan lu. Mini-PK-nya ganggu kon.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you worked.
Is that so? It's amazing what the nebbishes will recall when it suits them.
Let's change the subject.
Mungkin pistol kali.
You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The lying, Kalu. I think you lent Gage money. He owed you payment.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Tapi ini pasti pistol.
I'm done with you. Go flap your gums somewhere else. I want my lawyer.
Gua anjing. Lu kalau cupu-cupu aja bangsat, jangan rame-rame.
I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Game safe dong. Game safe dong sayang. Ayo.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
Lagi sih goblok.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you worked.
Is that so? It's amazing what the nebbishes will recall when it suits them.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Cullen?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about. Didn't I ask for a lawyer? Shouldn't you be on the phone, officer?
Something bad's about to happen.
Tuh mati gua anjing. Masuk. Dah. Susah anjing susah.
Ntar gua kalau di
Nel, lu jangan 3 kewalahan lu Nel anjing.
Dua aja mati anjing.
Ulang jangan 3 kewalahan lu. Gua aja kewalahan anjing. Lawan orang goblok.
Lying.
Lu udah sampai dungeon berapa, Cun?
You lent Gage money. He owed you payment.
Gua masih 3.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Gua bilang susah banget. Sakitnya loh. Lu lawan ini aja dah, biasanya aja dah. Di situ udah kewalahan lu anjing. Sakit. PK itu, PK anjing itu. PK coce bangsat itu.
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that?
Ooh.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stuck Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Lu cara dapetin diamond di sini gimana?
He's in the Chamber of Commerce.
He's
in with all those
mining.
momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu. I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs, and you're right to hold them. I hope for your sake, the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just, Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, Boyle. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing.
Police Academy moment. Ini. Oh ya.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
Mau lihat
That's
gunung
Biggs.
gacha nggak, Yok?
He's an institution.
This is what all the fuss is about.
Gacha.
Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December.
Nunggu sekarang
It'll be
one
years
itu
before any of this will
yang
happen. Here's your new partner,
Oh, kalau
Stefan
dapat 100
Burkowski.
juta,
Heard all
ini
about you,
langsung
Phelps.
teriak-teriak.
You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he,
Susah,
Mel?
Beg. Gue
Who's intense? The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi,
Phelps.
lihat sini.
I'll be keeping an eye on
Sabar,
you.
sabar,
I
sabar.
could spend a little time basking in
Gua mau
reflected
gacha 3
glory.
kali.
Make a change from
Sabar,
busting
tunggu
hookers and dope fiends.
War apa?
Who was that?
War
Roy Earl,
Kretz.
chief detective and
Huh?
advice.
They all dressed like
Rates.
movie stars? Well, Roy
Rates.
is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of LA is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out.
Ayo, udah ready belum lo?
And now some
Jangan lu tuh.
housekeeping.
Dah.
Warm Central Division, welcome for
Jangan lu.
Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow,
Kalau
Phelps.
dapat spawner nggak apa-apa, bego bagus.
If it's all right with you,
That's an
sir.
order, Phelps.
Anjing.
Apa?
Itu
Apa?
lihat itu bangsat sampah.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving
kemarin
LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war.
Anjing sampah.
Dapat apa?
Really gave it those
Baru
lousy
tulisan
Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best.
Tadi apa sebelumnya?
Why you war heroes
Anjing
always so
sampah semua
modest?
tai.
I partnered
Goblok,
Phelps
dia
with
retensi,
everybody's
retensi.
favorite pole,
Retensi itu,
Stefan
bau lu tuh.
Burkowski.
Kepala
Like
per
work,
diamond
kid.
jadi emas.
Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have
Apaan
partners,
nih
right?
dilempar-lempar?
Okay,
Itu belakang lu
can it,
bego nih,
guys.
yang sini.
Stick with
Kok
Bukowski. He's a
dilempar-lempar
good
aja sama
cop.
dia.
He knows traffic inside now. I'm going to start you out with one case. You okay? I'll give you a couple
Tensi,
more.
songo.
You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight
Anjing,
Depot,
gua
6th and
dilempar-lempar.
Alameda.
Bang
Patrolman
Tenki,
call
donate
them
aku dong,
suspicious
Renu.
vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out. Come on, Phelps.
Mampus Susan.
Parker or Green? I don't know who'd be worse.
Dia dibully
They
San.
really
goblok.
pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes. What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any
Kontol
favors.
nih anjing lu. Dari cepet-cepet anjing larinya.
Mampus lu tolol.
Apa bego? Gue ikutin dia dari tadi bego. Lari cepet-cepet.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case was thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
Mary says he'll sing. Only if I
Dia
guarantee
block
you
of
walk.
gold, teraprism, block of fire. Anjing nggak guna sama tolol Sengki.
Apa janji?
You know this place? Sure. Near the old gas works and signal depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct.
All units, so 459 just occurred in 6th and Sarah's. Any unit to handle code 2 identified.
So, tell me a little about yourself, Phelps. Are we friends now, Bukowski? We have to work together. Don't be so
Iya
touchy.
tuh.
Grew up in San Francisco.
Lu coba aja tuh, lu beli
College at
nanti
Stanford.
kan ada
2 years
item
ROTC
yang pakai
for
fake
Reno CS
crystal
at Camp Elliott.
dan itu.
Shipped out in early 45 as a first lieutenant.
Gua pernah lihat kok dua cover nih kalau nggak salah.
Dua apa?
Per
Year on the beat.
Never.
So you won the Silver Star. I don't want to talk about it. Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa. No. We're up there all night. Draped in the flag. Knife between your teeth. Gun at the ready. Finished? The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you. I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do? I kept the streets of LA safe.
All units of 459 to the current 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2 identified.
11 King, go ahead, KGPL.
11 King, a 459 suspect just left 6th and Saris. Suspect is
Di mana?
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Bego lu, sini bego. Loncat.
Oh, itu. Gua nggak tahu.
Tuh, lihat.
Pedal nggak bener.
Naik lagi.
Oh,
Ada lagi.
Itu OP anjing.
Iya, makanya OP banget. Lah, udah mentok. Masa udah mentok? Udah mentok kan.
Olympus Point. Olympus Point. Olympus Point buat apa anjing? Ini halo. What helmet itu dari mana anjing? OP bener banget.
Masa nggak bisa naik lagi sih? Perasaan bisa naik lagi deh.
Innalillahi. Mati dia nggak tembak.
Turun ya.
Open your eyes.
Tahu kok. Tahu buat beli.
Itu lihat orang tuh pakai KBS itu anjing ya, pakai ikat kristal bangsa. $45.000 anjing bang.
Udah habis kayaknya. Gak tahu lagi gua tempat belinya.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working student.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out. Thanks, Stefan.
What the
You're
fuck
okay.
is this? Yok. Sini yok. TPA gue yok. Wih bego.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic.
Yok.
What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the corner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Nice day for it.
How long you gonna keep me here, sir?
I better get back to work, sir.
Oh yok. Juga.
Not sure this means much.
I've got a mystery sample waiting at the lab. The practical joker says it's contaminated soil. My guess.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
Happier times, I guess. 32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?
San.
Lu dari tadi gua panggilin bego.
Kencing bego gua.
Ini TPA gua. Lu mau kebut ini nggak? Sini TPA gua cepetan.
Kebut apaan?
TP gua.
Enggak maksudnya kebut apaan?
Ya kagak bisa lu ke RPG. Nah ini lu sini.
Stencil glasses.
Nih.
Home repaired by the look of it.
Liatin tuh, perfect diamond. OP banget anjir.
Perfect diamond.
Iya, OP banget anjir.
Perfect emerald.
Berarti ini butuh 64 blessed diamond anjir, banyak banget. Lu mau nggak? Ya. Ngebut palingan 2 hari.
Brand name might give us something to go on.
Perfect diamond dari itu Blazer.
Iya dari Blessed Diamond tapi 2 stack. 2 stack.
Lah gua tadi ada 10, bukan ke Daniel. Lel.
Lu ada berapa? 10 Blessed Diamond.
Iya.
Ambil.
Lel.
Apa?
Victim.
Kasih gua Blessed Diamond-nya.
Ada di chest gua, ambil aja kalau ya. Belum
di mana?
Chest gua di rumah yang di basement. Chest gua yang nomor 2.
Kebutin itu.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Dapat pedangnya lumayan tuh. Enggak ada yang dapat armor.
The vehicle?
Sure.
Yang penting
So
armor
just
sih,
sitting there.
biar kagak kerasa.
Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all
dari
the
mana
blood.
kalau 2 stack diamond?
So I call the police.
Desert ke itu perfect.
Hah?
Lu tuh di mana?
Iya, lu slash convert aja tuh. Slash convert terus yang perfect series.
Mr. Wilkie?
Yang blessed tuh perfect.
No sir.
Perfect tuh.
That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
Oh enggak, yok. Lebih simpel yok ternyata. Nih blessed diamond cuma 1 stack. Perfect diamond cuma 1 stack blessed diamond. Bisa ini yok dikebut yok.
I know most of the cars are
Lu mau
parked
nih,
here.
gaskan nih.
Gaskan yok, sumpah bisa ini.
Ayo. Gua mainin.
Iya, kita lu mainin diamond, gua mainin ini. Apa? Emerald.
Mr. Wilkie?
Bentar.
I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
Blazer tuh normal.
When you saw the blood,
berguna anjing ternyata bang.
Bright red or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Look dry already.
Sex.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Guna anjing.
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
Yok.
San lu lebih kayak lagi kan? Gua hancur anjing.
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
4 tapi silk touch anjir, jangan.
Terus apa silk touch?
Jadi kalau dia ngancurin kagak jadi diamond itu.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Yeah.
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Bentar, gua taruhin dulu nih barang-barang biar kita full mining.
We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
Lah, tiket yang gua kasih ke mana?
Nah, bego nggak ada nih, masih hancur nih. Ini mau hancur dikit lagi.
Gini. Lo ke Walt tadi, Walt Tavern.
We're going to notify the wife. You seem to have it under control here.
Yeah,
sini,
I got this.
Gua mau liatin. Buat toolsnya, bikin tools. Ada namanya tools. Nah, tuh Holy Pickaxe tuh. Blessed Oak Clock sama Blessed Diamond 2.
bisa kayak gini, ye.
You can drive.
Kapan?
Where are we going?
Apaan, San?
Ini ada blessed o'clock.
Blessed o'clock terus
Let's go.
Sama 2 blessed diamond dapat holy pickaxe.
di mana?
Itu nggak bakal hancur.
Lu di mana?
Ini belakang lu bego. Woi. Belakang. Tuh.
Holy pickaxe. 2 blessed diamond sama blessed o'clock.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm not good at the shoulder to cry on stuff.
Butuh buat itu dulu kan.
Tapi bentar.
Buat eternality dulu ini anjir.
Ini blessed diamond.
Blessed diamondnya buat perfect diamond.
Iya tahu.
Anjir. Oh, bon.
Enggak. Di convert di mana aja biar bisa lihat kalau blessed diamond buat ke itu perfect.
Lu slash convert terus ada namanya blessed
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news.
Bentar. Gua bon-bonnya.
We can discuss
this in the kali ya ini.
Gaskan yuk, sumpah dah. Bisa ini.
Ya bisa lah goblok pasti. OP sih anjing ini.
Your
OP
husband
banget
drives
sih
a
anjing
blue
itu
Lincoln,
armornya
Mrs.
gila.
Black.
That's correct.
Bentar. Gua nge-treatin ini apa bonnya ini.
Blessed o'clock dari mana blessed? Convert.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
Lu ada o'clock gak?
We believe your husband may be injured. We
O'clock
found a
kagak.
pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh
Gak
no!
punya anjir o'clock.
Poor Adrian.
Kosong.
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, man?
Gua punya 5 blessed bone.
Yes, it does.
Iya 2 stack.
We've
2
just
stack
had a new
o'clock
water
anjing.
heater installed.
Udah gua ambil starter yang di punya lu
Whereabouts, Mrs.
dulu
Black?
kali ya.
Just outside the kitchen
Blessed
window.
to perfect.
At the
Blessed
side
to
of the
perfect.
house.
Berarti
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you
64
can about
blessed
last
bone.
night. My partner and I are
Itu
going to take a
satu
look
perfect
around.
bone.
When you're ready, we're going to have some
Anjir
more
ini sih
questions for you. Is that okay?
bakalan lama banget
Of
sih,
course,
tapi ya
officer.
worth it sih.
Anything to help secure my
Harus
husband's safety.
Bisa bentar anjir.
Let's check the place out.
Bisa nih.
Come on.
Gua ada 10
Have a
blessed
good look
emerald.
around. There's gotta be something in here to go.
Core bisa dijadiin blessed emerald gak?
Bentar.
Yang core kayak gini. Nah, coba.
Kavanaugh.
Anjing bisa cuy yang core.
Anjing.
Yang core bisa goblok. Ya udah gua convert aja. Convert diamond.
Lie down. Make
Diamond
yourself
berarti
comfortable.
64 diamond itu 2 stack
girlfriend
diamond
caught
itu sama dengan 1 blessed.
Yes, doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions.
Siapa yang nggak mau
I can't get them out of my head.
Iya, siapa yang nggak mau anjir, sumpah itu
feels like
statistik
it's in a
OP banget.
vice.
I want to give you something to
Udah,
calm your
gua mau mulai farming.
Oke.
Iya dari tadi gua nge-farming gua. Diamond
sama emerald ya.
Gua cari diamond aja dulu gua.
journey back.
Ya udah, gua dua-duanya soalnya pickaxe gua mendukung.
Pickaxe lu iya kok.
Gua ada fortune-nya anjir. Jadi langsung dapat banyak. Banyak ini anjir. Mana diamond kagak spawn bangke.
Kalau gua begadang lebih pagi lah, bodo amat.
Lu mau bantuin gue buat armor itu anjir. Biar ntar lu gua bantuin dungeon lu.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago. Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
Satu armor di OP anjing.
Iya, satu armor aja OP banget itu anjir, apalagi full set banget. Full set sih bisa bertahun-tahun anjir. Berminggu-minggu.
Sebulan 1 armor ada kali anjing.
Sebulan anjing pale lu capek.
Iya ya.
Sebulan 1 armor ya. Habis diamondnya. Oh itu tuh ada.
That's enough.
Hancur finally yang itu udah hancur. Oke.
Teko.
No good to me.
Berarti 2 stack emerald sama 2 stack diamond itu sama dengan 1
Doesn't give
bracelet.
me anything to go on.
Nah, 64 bracelet sama dengan 1 perfect diamond. Lu dapat diamond berapa stack?
Baru 2. Itu berapa?
Belum sampai stack, masih 26 kok. Emerald udah ada 2 stack.
Maybe Adrian was a
emerald.
patron. R&I should have an address.
Duit banyak nih anjing.
Kita operator dulu. Operator.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Oh iya, waktu itu helm yang gua kasih ke lu itu buat nafas dalam air.
Kavanaugh's Bar.
Sama kecepatannya ternyata.
Kagak, Cok. Kagak tetap berkurang nafasnya.
Oh, kagak berkurang. Tetap berkurang.
Tetap berkurang.
Oh, berarti harus full set ya biar. Iya, berarti harus full set kan.
Covenant's Bar. Apakah itu hal yang betul?
Ini risetnya lama banget ya. Gitu ya. Risetnya cepet kan, sangat mendukung kita.
This must be Adrian's.
Isi. Ah, betul.
Stenzel. So the glasses are a match.
Wih anjir, gua udah 3 stack emerald, Cok.
Anjing.
Cuma Adrian loves.
Udah dapat 1 blaster emerald.
My Adrian.
Bangke.
This thing gets more and more interesting.
Helm itu babi buat makanan.
Oh, udah. Wait a minute.
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
Khusus ya. Mungkin dia akan terkuat. Apa yang pada sebelah?
Del. Woi Daniel.
Cek kamar dulu.
Separate bedrooms, separate pictures.
Tidur kali itu bocah.
Gives here.
Oh, oke sih. Apa? Lu mau bilang apa?
Apa goblok, lu lagi ngapain bego?
Aku lagi ngapa-ngapain?
Lu lagi ngapain main crab?
Dia lagi main, Cuk. Masih main. Aku lagi cari itu buat upgrade itu, Bu.
Bantuin kita aja lu.
Apa? Padahal lagi
Enggak,
ngapain?
ntar gue gaji 200.000.
Ih,
Oh, 200.000 no.
Mau kagak?
emang yang admin shop itu nggak terlalu guna, Cok.
Ya udah gue kasih barang dah.
Iya bang.
Oke.
Only accept payment dengan barter.
Ya udah. Ya ntar gue siapin barangnya, santai. Bantuin dulu sini. Sama Yoga punya misi baru cok. Goblok.
Tuh kak, dapetin armor itu kah sama yang itu holy pickaxe.
Junk.
Bukan anjir. Dapetin eternal armor.
Not much help.
Ini gue demon sama armor gue dapat stok. Cepet anjing.
Lu pakai fortune berapa nih cepet deh?
Agak masih yang starter yang punya lu bego yang di itu di starter.
Ya udah.
Optimistic call.
Banter sih gitu.
Lah gue dikasih orang, gue dikasih orang cuy, apa nih helmet apa? Orang ngedrop sin helmet itu loh. Oh ini yang bukannya lu yang itu yang lu pakai tadi?
Iya.
Apanya?
Enggak, gue tadi apa ini? Gue dapat
Dikasih helm. Helm. Dan jam berapa tuh sin helmet?
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live
budget 3 kali.
This receipt was made out.
Yang kepala TK ya?
Iya yang sin helmet ini loh. Atau punya siapa?
God knows what he's up to.
Dikasih sama siapa lu?
Tahu orang random gue ketemu tiba-tiba dia ngedrop gitu nggak jelas nggak ngomong apa-apa. Udah gue ambil.
Apa itunya berapa ada bagus
He's the
ya?
foreman at my husband's plant. Very shady character.
Bentar.
I told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
Coba gue convert dulu,
All he said was he was gonna meet Frank for a drink.
Dengan muka istri yang saat begini bisa saja bohong, bisa saja enggak. Tapi menurut saya ini adalah kebetulan.
So nothing out of the usual then.
Well,
Blessed Diamond
he
anjay.
came home early from work.
Anjay, Blessed Diamond gue 12 sekarang total.
And he went out
kurang 40
early
lagi.
too.
Anjing.
Apa bego, yang penting.
Iya.
Gua juga banyak nih emerald tuh banyak banget anjir.
Your husband frequently
seminggu satu armor lah bisa lah.
Adrian practically lives there after
Kalau Nathan main, bego kalau kagak Nathan main ya percuma anjing.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there.
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
Terus.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here
buat armor
yesterday?
doang bangsa tuh begadang.
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Berjam-jam cuma buat armor anjing.
Oh bego bagus.
So you disposed of the new pair after you killed your husband?
Bayangin
You made a
anjing.
mistake in leaving the old pair
1000
behind.
bangsat.
I never did.
Health-nya 1000 ya anjing emang.
Itu dipukul PK udah pulih gua anjing gak bakal mati. Dekat juga PK-nya anjing.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell?
PK asu emang itu.
It's from his most
Ngebantai yang
recent
noob anjing
business
PK
trip to
goblok.
Seattle.
Mana ini resource-nya kagak respon anjing.
Sabar.
Gua nanya itu kali, gua sekalian ngemis kali ya, minta diamond di mastak. Auto dikasih GG sih.
What was the purpose of Adrian's trip to Seattle, Mrs. Black?
Di mastak.
He was meeting with some distributors.
Apa dikasih.
Minta yang
Adrian
blessed
said
bego.
that it was important to make contact interstate if he was going to grow his business.
Berguna anjir sekarang diamond goblok.
Iya anjir gua kirain kagak guna dari dulu ya. Kayak apa gak ada guna. Gua kirain cuma buat beli armor, ternyata dirubah jadi blessed anjing.
Udah di blizzard tadi. Oke. Pasti nggak gacha.
Kalau duit 3 juta gua habisin buat beli diamond sama emerald, worth it gak ya?
Terlalu.
Duit 3 juta anjir. Kayaknya worth it gak sih?
Isn't that the cop who solved the big case and got promoted?
Redstone buang aja. Ntar gue coba ke shop. Terus itu beli ores, diamond, buy more 9 stack. Kagak worth it anjing, 9 stack 2 juta bangsat.
Bangsat, jangan bego.
Jangan. Mahal bener anjing.
Iya.
You're behind the wheel.
Mending buat beli spawner bego. Spawner berapa emang spawner?
10 juta spawner.
Anjing. Goblok meninggal aja buat dapet spawner dah.
Goblok.
Cimilaka.
Tony bau.
7.
You wake up in the morning.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
In the morning.
I know you.
Yeah, no you.
Latest thing. Oh, I talk to you.
We were at school together.
Ngomong siapa Ton?
How about you buy me a drink for old time's sake?
Ton. Ngomong siapa bego?
Beers all around, doll.
Kagak ya,
Look for
orang
someone.
mabuk ya.
Di mana lu main apa emang? Apa?
You know Frank Morgan?
Sure.
Kira Romawi.
Frank's a regular. He's a loner in the back.
Game Romawi independen.
Everyone's a doll.
Anjay.
Frank Morgan? Who's asking? What do you
All
think?
right.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I
Iya,
understand you're friendly with Adrian Black.
Kalau punya rank bangsawan
Yeah, I
sih
know.
enak sih bisa terbang aja.
Are you aware that he's missing?
Emang di sini bisa terbang? Kalau
I hadn't heard
pakai
that.
itu.
Coba lu tanya.
Nanti.
We found Black's car,
Oh,
abandoned in a freight
Black.
depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Oh iya, bener
Oh,
juga ya.
no, I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Iya,
Please, don't tell me you
kalau
actually
punya mah
believe
OP,
this
anjir.
jerk off, Phelps.
Keliling-keliling cepet anjir.
Set play mode disable.
Enggak bisa anjir, enggak.
Enggak.
Ya.
You fucking lie, I guess, but no man, dog.
I think you
Agak bisa terbang, Bambang.
drove down there and you let Black have it.
Ooh, I'm a bad boy. That the best you got?
When did you last see Adrian?
Hell, I don't know. I had plenty to drink last night. Things are a little sketchy.
Habis semua, coy. Udah berapa blessed ya?
Come on, Morgan. It was only last night. You must remember
Itu
something.
berapa?
Look,
Blessed
we might have had a
baru
drink.
satu, anjir.
We have a drink last night, after.
Betul goki anjing dapet.
This doesn't add up, Morgan. Your excuses don't help. Let's see how you enjoy the LAPD taking an interest in your life.
Kalau besok main-main cuma mainin aja, boring anjing
You want my
tapi.
opinion? We tell Morgan.
Yeah.
I say he's lying. And whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in,
Tapi
he's got to go back there
itu yang
sometime.
dapet bagus kalau udah selesai mainingnya bagi.
Masih bagus, boringnya anjing. Boringnya, males gua. Banyak nih diamond nih anjing. Anjay. Banyak banget satu tempat. Wih, satu mining di satu tempat langsung satu stack anjing.
Sure left his drink in a hurry. Easy, Cole. Better back it off.
G. Ini main petir siapa sih bang?
I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now.
Extol itu. Gue lagi grinding untuk extol.
Lu tuh di jam berapa? Ada jam berapa lu?
Jam 1. Waktu itu yang apa?
Gambut tekstil.
Gambut extol.
Sensor-nya bego tuh. Susah ada dapetinnya lu.
Cari jauh soalnya yang udah kita tinggal jauh tuh respon diamond.
Depan tuh banyak bro. Udah dulu.
XP gue langsung 90 aja mainin mod terus. Enak pakai ender pearl anjing di sikunya. Goblok ya.
Gue udah tadi teleport pakai pedangnya itu tuh.
Gua kagak pakai karena udah pakai ender pearl anjir.
Apa sih mau dia apa sih di bawah tadi di itu?
Tahu tuh dari tadi.
Orang-orang PSK itu.
Where are you taking us, Mr. Morgan?
Tapi banyak kuburin aja lah anjing. Anjing banyak bener. Babi.
Gue juga butuh diamond.
Bantuin kita nih, ntar gue kasih armor.
Anjay. Itu mana?
Ya, pokok cari
Let's check the place out.
Emerald. Cari aja.
Day one of the big time, and you're already tailing drunks home from bars. You having fun yet? I told you it was non-stop glamour work in traffic, didn't I?
Pickaxe yang buat ngancurin bedrock.
Oh, come on, Phelps. Save the creepy teacher's pet stuff for Leary. Won't work on me.
Nah enak nih anjing lagunya nih, gue cari-cari nih. Ini Lofi live stream di YouTube bangsat kontol.
Lofi-nya gue akustik saja.
Berisik kali sumpah dah.
Gue sisa
orang norak cuy.
Gue jadi yang live biar ulang-ulang. Itu tanya bego di chat itu kalau dia itu nge-spawn apa dapat apa. Bunyi kayak gitu.
What the hell is that? Will you relax? Jesus, Adrian, I told you we're in the clear.
Wait a minute.
Ah, shit.
Fuck you.
Oh, no.
It's over, Morgan. Mr. Black, LAPD, give yourself up now.
Kalau kau lagi mining.
Phelps, go after him. I'll try to get him off in the car. Remember, there's no point running, Adrian.
I'll be there whenever you know. I
Mr. Black, get back here right now.
No hunter perfect, but I hope you backward.
It's over, Adrian. Stop right there, Adrian. Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama? I thought it would be easier. No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this. You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
Anjing bangsat sumpah enak bet.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
Habis mulu dah ini.
Damn, I'm not playing CS:GO.
Anjing habis semua bangku.
Terus spawn anjing 20 lagi.
Lama juga ya anjing.
Kayak diamond bangsat.
Lama ya. Masalahnya respon ininya lama banget. Respon resource-nya.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. PR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going.
Better go earn our pathetic wages.
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
An abandoned vehicle. We catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps? Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking. You don't say. You're on fire today, Einstein. Very funny. Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world.
Guy gave his wife a tap.
Ah, diamond. Sama emerald banyak sih. Terus gue. Di inventory gue penuh.
You know the way.
Diamond gue udah punya 1 stack, emerald dikit lagi. Emerald.
You hear about Adrian? Brought him to Seattle, threw him out. Wife says she's gonna take him back. Women generally show more compassion. What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her and was humping the secretary. Margaret should show some pride. Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski. Talks from experience.
Pakai lanjut.
Gue butuh kumpulin berapa banyak diamond?
Phelps.
Ada 50 stack.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Cars down the alleyway, detectives.
64. Banyak kok.
Terus stack itu satu itu ya?
Gue udah hampir 10 stack malah.
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
Diamond sih ini banyak.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Di area spawn
Sure,
banyak
take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
Oh, tuh kan ada yang udah spawn lagi tuh, diamond.
Oswald Jacobs?
Anjay.
That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this
Butuh
empty
berapa
lot?
menit untuk nge-spawn ulang nih? Itunya diamond.
Always breaking my windows, always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyway, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Oh, emerald gue udah satu.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
What?
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
Pada nyari-nyarinya jauh-jauh.
No, I do not.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
Semua kontol.
Berisik anjing. Gue lagi dengerin lagu, cowok.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious. No law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
Ini prosesnya boring banget tapi.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
Armornya sih bagus.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
Armor yang mana sih?
Ada, nanti ya lihat.
Sumpah itu
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new.
Belum pada
Candy
spawn
apple red
diamondnya.
paint job stands out a mile.
Ngerti ini, but let's go.
It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
swear to God. A real needle in a real haystack. They expected me to find it.
Jai, banyak nih cek diamondnya high school.
Empty.
Orang tua sih yang banyak banget.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. Car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
1, 2. Ada, gue punya 2,5 stack diamond sama 2,5 stack itu emerald anjay.
Gue udah 11 lebih dapet stack.
Gue muter-muter aja yang di area spawn ini.
Udah lu koleksi yang bagian sono. Yang deket-deket. Dekat ender sama nether. Oke,
Combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
Ayo, jangan lupa pakai job mining ya.
Hah?
Job mining biar dapat duit juga waktu mining.
Gimana?
Slash jobs.
Jobs.
Iya,
Jokers.
Jobs.
Pekerjaan.
JOB.
Pekerjaan. Yang miner. Yang miner.
I don't know why you're doing that, buddy, but I
Gimana? Gue
wish
disuruh
you'd
job
stop.
bonus.
Dude, I just wanna
Slash jobs join miner.
Lab jobs miner.
Slash jobs join miner.
You have joined the oke dah.
Nah, ntar dapet duit tiap lu mining diamond.
Banyak ya duitnya.
Operator.
Mana gue udah join tapi gak dapet duit tuh.
Phelps badge 1247.
Lu sambil mining tolong.
How can I help, Detective?
Waktu mining.
Oh ya dapat.
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment.
Kira gak dapet.
Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Thanks, ma'am.
Harus bisa pakai sini. Ayo bang, lanjutkan bang.
Oh dia homie.
Can you drive to
Halo
this
Dedel
one?
babi.
This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have found this year. One more and I'm going to go crazy.
Not your favorite cases?
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. All the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
Lo bikin chest dah supaya isinya tuh diamond semua itu.
Bikin Fortnite Burger Gang.
Ada, udah ada yang diamond. Ya lu bikin.
Enak anjing lo gue.
Fortnite Burger Gang.
Lu dengerin lagu apa ya?
Doka.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new Model 4 door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
Main lagi dulu ngajakin gua goblok.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
Itu
We're investigating the
sekolah.
theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentina house. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know.
Masih itu apa libur
But I
Imlek?
know how we can find out.
Libur
Follow me.
Sholat Imlek anjing.
libur Sinja.
Sholat Imlek.
Libur Sinja, let's go.
Tonton lu ntar cap gomeh ke mana?
We keep all our tools in here.
Anjay.
Mind if we look around?
Be my guest. You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey? Go sell some cars or whatever.
Ih, sapi kaget gua.
Tapi kaget goblok.
Tiba aja.
Kamera missing. Setengah inci. Cara hitungnya inci atau apa coba?
Banyak nih, widih.
Ya katanya missing.
Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4.
3/4. Sih, 34. Palu.
Incidental.
Bukan. Emeraldnya bego susah dicari anjing.
Yang udah gua ambil semua.
Anjay. Kerja paksa.
Kerja paksa iya.
Iya anjing.
Jadi.
Seems irrelevant.
Kerja titit bego.
I don't think so.
Demonnya sih agak gampang sih nyarinya sih.
Yo, conversation.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions. Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. Sure as hell isn't here.
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves her head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Even bastards to steal anything the minute your back is turned.
Suruh.
Goblok lu ketemu tolong. Lu gak gede juga goblok pasang tolong.
Like I said, the workshop's too close to the street. It's difficult to keep an eye on it.
We'll be keeping an eye on you, Dewey, and spreading the word that you don't like to cooperate with the LAPD.
We really ought to take more time over the Packard, Phelps. Let's head back to the empty lot.
Oh, ini yang banyak nih. Mampus lu nyesel gak ikutin gua sih lu.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Saya stick ke produk lokal.
Where to?
Iya, lokal banget iya. Saya percaya sama Anda.
Testicle health and testicles.
You read the story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies? What's a dimension?
si Dani kan pernah gimana nih rasanya?
Like a graph. Vertical axis Y and horizontal is X. Well, that's clear as mud. Third dimension is Z. So things would be popping out of the screen. That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater. Gosh, they would want that. I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of talkies in color. Look what we have now.
Dedel goblok di situ aja di. Dedel goblok.
Doesn't even matter.
Convert dulu lah, gua convert.
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
Let's hope our archangel hasn't already flown.
Banyak anjir.
What the hell is this guy doing?
Berapa Liok?
Mobil integrasi bang.
Udah dapat 17 blessed.
Phelps, leave him be.
Aduh, nge-stuck gua anjing.
Emerald gua baru 4 anjing. Blessednya.
Cacat emerald lu.
Lu berapa emerald lu?
Udah ada 14 gua.
Here he is.
Diamond lu berapa diamond lu?
Diamond 6. Pakai ender pearl makanya biar cepet kan. Iya.
Yeah.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, jangan gitu, gue
I
nanti
understand.
nangis, tolol.
Could you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms.
Dari
Rodriguez?
Nel, kok tiba-tiba lu
What do you
belakang
want
gua
with
Nel?
Gabriel?
Wah, apaan?
Stay where you are, Ms. Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here.
Iya, si
I have
paling
told
ngikutin.
Check out the surrounds. Let's stay
Apa
with
dia
our
gak ada
lord.
bego?
So how far along are you, Anna?
Ya, dan aja saya ikut banyak.
Right. So how's it gonna be when you
Yeah,
go on the late when he's
wow.
not around?
You are wrong about Gabriel. He will be a good father. Already he works hard.
Juga lagi Nel, banyak Nel.
Unless you help us here, Anna, your little one won't be seeing Papa for a very long time.
Kerja Rodi kayak gini capek anjing.
Difficult to tell whether it's the suspect vehicle from the scene.
Kerja Rodi
Certainly
emang
Gabriel
capek
tried to do it.
anjing. Mana ada kerja Rodi yang enak bangsat.
Tidur dapat duit bangsat.
Tolol iklan-iklan.
Serving breakfast
Ingin
for two.
tidur
Anna,
dapat
you
duit.
should have cleared up.
Anjing emang. Makanya tidur sama bapak-bapak DPR anjing.
Bro.
Tidur sama bapaknya yoga anjing tolol.
Lu.
Goblok.
Punya yoga itu juga terekspos
Bapaknya yoga
nyewa
kan
suka
DPR.
nyewa PSK ke itu di kantornya sih.
Iya.
Mampus.
Tolol. Yoga nangis goblok.
Saya nangis. Saya nangis.
Bapaknya nyewa PSK di kantornya nih.
Goblok anjing. Semakin sepi servernya semakin cepet aja respon emeraldnya.
Billy
I think this is any use to us.
Percuma bego gue dapet.
Whether this is going to help us.
yoga. Gue ikutin ya.
Ikutin aja kok nggak apa-apa. Gue dapet duluan. Lu aja sama Maggie ikutin gue.
Doesn't look like anything.
Itu.
Lagi deh. Mampus. Mampus.
Mana banyak.
Really
Orang
ought to take
dikit
more time
bego
over the
para
back, Phelps. Let's head back to the
metro.
empty lot.
Ini Pak.
Ambil sono, ambil itu. Masih juga malu.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
Berapa yok? Kita gaji dia dapat berapa blessed yok? 20 ya?
Gak tahu. Ini masih
20 blessed baru gue gaji armor.
Apa lu kasih dia berapa kalau saya 20?
Gabriel's been in trouble before. He left you here alone to answer for him, and you expect me to believe that his motive was honor?
Lu kasih apa kalau
Please
saya
don't yell at
20?
me. I've done nothing wrong.
Kelontong. Tenang, gua ada ntar gue kasih armor aja.
Udah dikasih armor yang itu cuy, yang shit ya.
Ya najin pertama bego. Daniel goblok. Cepet amat Daniel anjing. Oh jatuh, bagus Daniel, thank you.
Iya bang, saya kasihan sama anda nggak dapet.
Dapet dong.
Hasil dari apa? Hasil dari ngemis. Lah,
iya kayak lu.
Gue lah. Gue nggak bisa lari sih ini. Oh. Anjay, belum pada. Oh, ini ada.
Can you drive to this one? And where exactly are we going?
Mrs. Truman and her daughter Margaret
nyari ginian bangsat. Oh lol. Ini skeleton kenapa baris goblok? Siapa itu? Lu lihat kiri deh. Skeletonnya baris.
Gaji saya berapa? Pembuatan Pancasila. I love you. Ditanya gaji jawabnya I love you.
I love you.
Must have taken the flag as a souvenir. Can't have any street value.
So we're actually gonna go.
Babi, gua ngasak anjing.
Delgado belum selesai lagi.
Berapa ada beribu-ribu stak di rumah. Udah diambil ya udah gua ambil. Enggak. Ini lo.
It's a stolen car, not the Lindbergh baby. What more do you need to know?
Maybe there's something in it. There is nothing again, bro. Pakai chip.
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle. A degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I.
Sumpah udah cepet banget aku itunya laparnya ini.
Phelps,
Soalnya
1247.
makan daging babi, makan daging sapi biar kagak cepet.
Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Enggak bang, kan katanya daging babi bisa mencegah depresi.
Bapakmu mau coba depresi, iya itu betul banget. Thank you atas sarannya, iya.
Tips dari TikTok bang.
Iya, thank you atas sarannya, iya, thank you atas sarannya.
Tips dari TikTok ya, katanya daging babi ngandung vitamin yang bisa mencegah depresi.
Iya, thank you infonya, thank you ya, sangat bermanfaat, thank you sekali. Saya terima kasih kepada Anda.
Ini juga buat yoga juga. Yoga kan bisa depresi.
Nah, iya kayak lu.
Yoga kan ini nggak depresi dia soalnya daging dia udah babi. darah dagingnya udah bagus.
Iya, dia genetiknya tuh satu keluarga tuh itu tuh genetiknya mirip kayak babi.
Ya kayak lu babi satu keluarga.
Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can.
Goblok.
Fakta.
Yang ini goblok apa yang keluarganya apa temennya Sun Gokong.
Can you cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle impounded? Yes, sir, detective. We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back to
Kita
the station.
lama-lama duduk terus.
Sama pantat tuh, korengan.
Bacot.
Ya, goblok.
Goblok.
Jika goyang-goyang Duma ya. Iya.
You know the way. You can
Ini,
drive.
Cok. Ini. Bisulan anjing.
Konvertin dulu yo, konvertin dulu yo.
Kayak lu bisulan.
Gua mah kagak, itu mah lu.
Enggak, Bang.
Oh.
Ya, dadah. Kayaknya yang di dunia resource cuma kita doang deh anjing. Tadi muter-muter resource aja. Muterin satu resource bang.
Your bird's an interview too. And get this.
Lah,
Gloves and
lo
doing his
Daniel
best
lagi.
not to touch anything.
Gua woi.
Can you beat that? Sounds like we don't want to keep this guy waiting. It's this way.
Daniel sange.
Anu coli dulu sono biar ada energi.
Bacot.
Kayak ngantuk.
Oke, ada.
Bacot.
Coli itu ya kafein paling tinggi.
Bacot, bacot. Saya tuh
I'm Detective
itu
Phelps, and this
sesuci
is
itu
Detective
sesuci.
Have
you any idea how long
I've been waiting to speak with you? Emang Buddha, Buddha aja ada ngewe seks
All right,
bebas.
friend. Let's take a deep breath and start all over. Mr. Valdez.
Counsel, Jen.
Lihat aja,
Bebas jalan terbata ya.
lihat aja film Korea tuh yang drakor budanya jahat anjing.
Ya juga film goblok.
Anak sesat goblok yang cewek mau dinikahin terus cewek aja dipaksa bangsat kasih racun. Nah itu cita-cita yoga
Lalu
tolol.
Gigi.
Anjir
Di.
inventory gua
Nggak bisa naik ke sini.
Let's go. Yo bisa yo.
Attention!
wih, duit gua 789 juta.
My secretary and driver arranged the
Goblok
purchase.
banyak bener gak
A
mungkin anjing.
disreputable place, Dewey Brothers by name. As soon as I can have it arranged, I will have my Hispano Suiza brought up from Buenos Aires.
Yo bisa lah. Lu udah dapat berapa yok?
Apanya?
Diamond.
Bahasa diamondnya apa diamondnya?
Biasa diamond bego.
23.
Mantap. Berarti
Itu berapa?
10 berarti jadi 32. Emerald lu berapa?
Emerald
Gua udah dapet 8 bro.
13.
Bought a Packard? Well, a snob like you doesn't drive an American car. I want
Itu
answers
berapa?
or I'll smack you around the teeth.
11. Di rumah ada
William Dewey
20.
offered me a substantial bribe
berarti
to make a
40
purchase
udah
at his
40-an
establishment.
emeraldnya bego.
It is not unusual to make this kind of transaction in the civil service.
Tell that to the Argentine taxpayers.
Baca ke romance.
Di.
Consul General, we have located your car. Can you tell us how it was stolen?
Di colong anjing.
It must have been stolen from the consular garage. Terribly inconvenient, of course. I want the perpetrator
Anjing
sound.
kagak bisa diambil itu bang.
Unfortunately, we don't do that
Woi
here.
diamondnya kagak bisa diambil tolol. Tolol goblok idiot. Anjing goblok diamondnya.
Ya, ini LGBT cuy, lihat armor-armornya rainbow.
Iya emang rainbow. Mau lu. kemauan lu. Armor rainbow.
You have a pretty good idea who stole the car, don't you, Consul General? Are you going to tell me, or do I shake it out of you?
There's no call for violence. I suspect a disgruntled boy from the car dealership.
Do you have a name for this kid?
Gabriel, like the archangel. I have no surname.
Pakai cara curang anjing.
Tell us about this kid, Gabriel. You had a run-in with him?
A presumptuous young man who did not know his place. He presumed to ask me questions.
We do a lot of presuming here in the United States, Consul General. It comes with the turf.
What?
You fuck young boys, Valdez.
Are you a madman? This will cause an international incident.
Iya, daily quest dah direset kayaknya. Makanya daily quest udah direset ya.
Iya, daily quest sudah direset.
Danny, Ben, Miguel, Kristen, and Teddy.
Bagus dah, daily quest direset.
Any bells?
Ya kan tiap 12 malam.
I'm sure we can come to some arrangement.
Iya, gue butuh upgrade hammer buat pala gue.
A beautiful but impertinent boy. I mentioned rendezvous and the young man went quite insane. I thought he was going to kill me. I was prepared to pay.
We'll be in touch.
Upgrade hammer bagusnya buat armor apa buat senjata?
Let's nail this kid Delgado and wrap this thing
up. Kalau
up.
upgrade hammer bagusnya buat armor apa senjata?
Buat semua.
Kan bisa pilih satu beko. Kalau bagusan lu milih mana, armor apa senjata?
Thank God.
Senjata lah anjir,
in a couple of hours.
Damage per satu doang.
Iya sih, tapi kan ya lumayan. Lah, itu anjir. Oh, gua baru tahu ada. Oh, ini tempat mining baru. Anjir.
Dari keluar di mana?
Sumpah gua baru lihat ada sesuatu di sini. Di tebing-tebing yuk, yakin yuk. Sumpah gua kagak ngeliatin tebing-tebing anjir.
Tapi udah apa emang di atas? Apa nempel?
Ini di
iya tahu gua.
Di atas gunung ada nggak? Gua
agak ada.
Kata siapa nggak ada, tolol. Ada goblok.
Lu ambil semua cowok yang di gunung-gunung.
Diamond semua ini malahan. Tuh kan ada bego, ada bego.
Banyak gak?
Ada anjir, banyak anjir, kayak yang di dekat nether itu. Anjir banyak cowok yang di atas gunung. Tapi harus ini sih pakai ender pearl, nggak bisa kalau nggak pakai.
Bisa.
Oh tahu gua rutenya. Oke jadi gini. Terus ke sono. Deket N. Kedekatnya N ini juga banyak. Rute yang banyak tuh dekatnya N sama Nether yok. Nah itu kan nanti ada tebing tuh. Tebing juga banyak.
Jai.
Gue mau gacha lah, bodo amat lah.
Goblok anjir.
Looks like Valdez gets his wheel back. It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Lagi. Udah habis berapa stack underpol gua. Bocah di sini.
I don't think so.
Tuh, tuh di atas itu tuh ada tuh.
Tahu, gua tahu. Masih anjing.
Kagak tahu lu.
Anjing.
Kagak gua kasih tahu, enggak tahu.
Diplomatic license.
Tahu gua ada di situ, udah pernah gua ambilin, tolol.
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
No bukti hoax.
Bacot.
Probably nothing.
Nah itu emerald. Teping.
Sumpah nih si bangsat. Tiba-tiba nongol langsung nyuri semuanya nih.
Aku bego, lu cari yang sendiri.
Harusnya dia mencuri dan dia mencuri license plate, and I think she's fucked up gitu. Hello, you fucked up.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
Menghilang dari peradaban.
Warp cover.
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
Oh dapat itu bagus
bego. Owner bego.
I swear.
Jangan bego dapat 200 juta baru bagus, lu bisa beli apa item. Ada item yang dijual di black market.
There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
Market lu liatin tuh.
Ayo please bagus.
He was here last night. I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what and I don't want to know. I love you.
Bener. Hah? Beneran lu?
Iya bego sini. Kom. Home. Sini home. Lu percaya deh itu pegang apa nih?
Add in the assortment parts. We can make Gabriel
bentar, sabar, jangan dipakai dulu.
It's time to get serious, Anna.
Soalnya punya
I know nothing of these car parts.
Gua udah salker bego, mau salker apa api?
Bang.
Then tell us where he is.
Kalau pik kan kita bisa dapat makanan.
If your baby is born in prison, Anna,
iya kalau
the
salker
corrections
kan
officers will take it from you. You will see your son or daughter through a metal grate for half an
iya,
hour.
The start line is on First and Santa Fe.
Dibunuh.
There is a spillway under the bridge that leads to the river.
Gak tahu.
Di end goblok salker itu.
Agak nggak tahu lah.
Di end bego. Coba lu browsing.
Lu mau lihat lo. Gue dapet pounder anjing. Guys, 10 juta nih bos. Woi 10 juta nih. Gue dapat 10 juta.
Anjing baca tolong.
Ini dapat 10 juta gue.
You know where the kid is. Let's go stop these clowns and get them off the streets.
10 juta nih. Gila. Kapan lagi lu dapat 10 juta gratis bego?
Isn't he the cop they've been talking about on the radio? What another conversation?
I ain't got.
Untung gua nggak sia-sia anjing.
Let's pay way by item.
You're behind the wheel.
Kamu beli diamond dari orang lain.
Ini kepenjual nih, ini gua nih, aduh.
Leaves his pregnant girlfriend at home while he
Modelnya
goes off
gua
to
jual
play
10 juta.
Pregnant girlfriends aren't always a barrel of
10 juta dah.
Everyone needs to let off a little steam. Some guys won't come back home at all.
Are you talking from experience?
Oh, untung dapet gua. Keren. Kan gua mau wangi.
Alah, apa tolong.
Iya dapet. Buktinya gua dapet itu. Powder sama saker.
Quick! They're getting away!
Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at First and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal sports race.
Stay on Delgado. It's getting away! Quick as we shut one of these races down, the other one strings us. Kids used to steal cars to sell them. Now
now they just want to wrap him around the leg. The next 16-year-old I have to peel off the sidewalk, your call. I've had enough rolls to last me a lifetime. Step up, take him out. Gonna lose him.
Bebas. Ntar dulu gimana?
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Tapi pembesar tuh kode porsi itu dia.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Wah, gede tuh gue dapet.
God damn it, Cole, hold it steady.
Jadi yang tahan. Aman.
Gabriel Delgado, you're under arrest for grand theft auto.
Lu mana?
Fuck you, puto! You just speak to my Fuck you, puto! Bandes, I showed him! Now who's a man?
Sumpah kalau salbok bisa di mana aja. Bikin aja bego.
Tuh, lu gua kasih link bikin salper farm.
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper. A car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickback. And a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That Detective Phelps is not a bad one. You keep your chin low and your hands high. You keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing and we need more of it in this department.
80.000 90.000 lah. Untung bego.
Gimana?
GG hoki gua.
Itu lu lihat dulu videonya, Cok.
Anjir, kira asal semua.
You have any plans for weekend Liberty, Jack?
My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm meeting them at the station at 6.
Good for you, Jack. Are they cute?
My sisters.
Attention! Final inspection before Liberty.
Gua taruh di stalker box gua. Bentar nih gua taruh di.
Good job, Kelso.
Oh iya gua lupa.
Oh, yok. Berarti kalau lu mau bikin shulker spawn berarti harus di tempat deket tempat AFK ini, yok. Nih, tempat AFK sini.
Are we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. It had better be exceptional if any of you want liberty this weekend.
Kalau sini kita bikin.
Kelso, this carbine. Or is dirty.
No, it isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the bore's immaculate.
Weekend Liberty canceled. 2-day field drill.
Yang simple yang kayak gitu.
Clean this rifle.
No.
Do you know the penalty for insubordination, Kelso?
Jack, don't do it. Forget him, Hank. He doesn't have what it takes.
Are you two finished?
Malam soalnya.
Are you going to clean this rifle?
Besok ngapain, bego?
No, Sergeant.
Cole
is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
Lo nggak ada kaca, po?
Gue udah hancur.
Ya udah, soalnya tidur. Jangan lupa coli.
Bacot.
Ini udah berapa
kali? Ini ya.
5 atau 4.
Gua ada ini. Blue.
Cuma tidur anjing.
Juga tidur.
Ya.
Anjing, Cok, tabrak lari kan?
Tidur mana lo?
Atau tabrak lari atau
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who put a make on the car.
I say we bust in there and find out.
Betul. Tabrak lari.
Yeah, I want to make homicide.
Sana tidur
You
tolol.
got it made if you can get to that desk.
Kita kasus terakhir dengan
I'm gonna make him take me to the pictures
kasus
tonight.
terakhir di mana orang kena tabrak lari.
Even his print.
Hey, isn't that the cop who solved the big case and got promoted?
I don't want to be rude, but I ain't got
Looks like the DA is going to press charges. And Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She's suffering enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes convictions. I'll convince him to let it go. How you do that?
I'll give him something better.
Tabrak lari, Bang.
Detectives, over here.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Vic is a white male named Lester Patterson. Walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here. Dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar, named Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the Yellow Brick Road.
Is that so?
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
Phelps?
I landed on his face and ended up here. The car must have struck him from behind.
Bukan tangan.
We can notify next of kin.
Yes, Mary. What the fuck? Disney Plan Security.
Patterson has life insurance.
Oh, yeah, life insurance. Yeah. With California Fire and Life, thank you. We wish you health, good health, and future. Oh, something. It's good for sure that we study the receipt of your application.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers. Careful where you're stepping, Phelps. I don't come down to the station house and tap dance on your desk.
Ooh.
A knife covered in blood.
Could be a steak knife. This is a hit-and-run case, Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen knife.
In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife.
I just wanna lie, dude. Please.
Nope.
Botol Sprite ini. Nggak ada sih dulu sih.
Body traveled a good 20 feet.
I've seen it all.
This blood is a long way from the body. The car must have been going like a bat out of hell. So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
It's all yours, Detective.
Miss Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps.
Okay.
This is my partner, Detective Bukowski.
First, open what? Open the cheat codes. Because this is the last case.
Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first three letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman, that's all.
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper. Trying to find work as an actress, and things look pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room.
Newspaper.
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, Doctor.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
Fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can, unfortunately, be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. We can reveal the root of the problem. Then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually of benefit to society at large.
I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Your name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
So what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
Why was Lorna Patterson in such a hurry to leave? What is going on here?
Lorna was pretty upset, so Leroy took her home. Lorna and Leroy are close. They've been talking about opening a new bar.
Leroy?
Leroy Sabo, the owner.
How long have Lorna and Leroy been talking about this new bar?
Who knows? I just served the drinks.
Bartenders hear all sorts of things. Are you going to tell me, or do we have to start playing rough?
When Lester was drinking, he treated Lorna like dirt. He gambled away all their money. Lorna pitched Leroy about the bar. I don't know how interested he is.
Is Leroy doing well?
Hell no. The only thing keeping this place afloat are the poker games.
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm gonna need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
You are listening to an American Century Broadcasting Station. A cigarette made better. Bullseye smokes better than other leading brands. Satisfies the most. Yes, Bullseye cigarettes.
Lucky break getting the partial ID. These cases are usually dead in the water after 24 hours if no one comes forward.
Why don't they just stop?
You heard about fight or flight during the war?
Sure. Never back your enemy into a corner. That kind of stuff.
Right. Well, in hit and run, the perp is already in flight. It's easier to keep going. It takes a degree of moral courage to stop and accept responsibility.
You're not as dumb as you make yourself out to be, are you, Steve?
I didn't know I was making myself out to be dumb.
Ayo mau kabur ya bang.
That's the son of a bitch right there. William Shelton?
Yes?
It doesn't look good, Shelton. You packing your bags and making a run for it? You know why we're here.
Yes. The accident.
We've got witnesses who can put this car at the scene, not to mention the physical damage. This is open and shut, Shelton.
That coward thinks he can run from everything. Killed someone driving like this. Don't let that asshole get away. Station. Go on, get after him!
All right, I give up. How does a vehicular manslaughter rap sound, Shelton?
I hit him
I admit it. I just panicked, but it wasn't my fault.
What do you mean?
The guy jumped right out in front of me. He came out of nowhere. There's nothing I could do about it.
Why didn't you stop?
I've had accidents before.
That's it. We're done here. The DA is gonna love you.
They weren't all my fault. I'm a surveyor. I need my license for my job. There were people around. A woman and a man were standing right next to him. I thought they could get him to a hospital. I'm telling you, it's not my fault.
The guy is dead, Shelton.
You can't be serious.
William Shelton, you're coming downtown. We need to talk about a manslaughter charge.
Leave the coroner and the paperwork. Procedure can wait. You should probably go speak to the wife and let her know what's happening.
Okay. You become all heart at the prospect of paperwork, don't you?
Any unit able to handle citizen reports at 211 in progress. 437 East 8th Street. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
Look out!
Are you blind?
Jam 7. Langsung ke 1. Lagi jam 2.
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
Yes, new host.
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here,
I
and
beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
What? Oh, fuck you. Give me answer.
You expect me to believe that, Lorna?
It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hophead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk.
We were always arguing. So what?
Admit it, you were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
Prince of Hawaii. Okay, manage of Hawaii. People, number one. No.
You're being economical with the truth, Lorna.
You want to back that up, little man?
Fuck you, you know what? I got your insurance later.
You increased the premium on Lester's life insurance. GI insurance policies have a $10,000 payout.
It was Leroy's idea. Lester lived on the edge. He was always getting into fights, crap games, pinochle, you name it. Turns out it was good advice.
It speaks to motive and premeditation, Lorna.
You're forgetting the hit and run detective.
You and Mr. Sabo had an interesting day.
I'm sure we will, officer. Now, if you could both just leave.
We're leaving, ma'am. Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having with all this.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Pattison autopsy.
Thank you.
Okay, nice face. Couple Phelps moment.
Can you drive to this one?
You're a couple of shingles short of a full roof.
Hey, there's such a thing as soap, you know?
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife. Length of a bayonet.
We found a knife in the alleyway.
In the alleyway.
Where is it now? Was it bagged?
By Patrolman Kaplan.
Perfect.
I'll get you a definite match.
Jesus, we got him. Murder one. We were right there and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber. We have the knife, we have the coroner's report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness. Let's bring her in.
Officer needs help, 333 South Main Street. 333 South Main Street, officer needs help, 211 and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna.
Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand
Nice
jury.
of you to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
you
Leroy,
had all
shut
the
up!
bases covered, baby.
I had nothing to do with it.
You think I'm gonna fry for you,
He's
Lorna?
a crazy man. Shoot him. Shoot him, for God's sake!
Holy sh... Okay, fuck
Too
you.
late, Sabo.
Buat tembak sih. Oi, que massa.
What's going on over here?
Tembak mati bang itu bang.
You look spooked, Phelps. I thought you'd been under fire before.
It never gets any easier, Bukowski.
Always tembak.
Some swell harmonies right here by Miss Evelyn Knight.
So, I give you a hit and run. You bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
Third degree. Bintang 5. Bang bintang 5 bang.
Phelps, Bukowski, B cop. Says he located a green Kaiser Fraser from the hot sheet. Address is 6 West 2nd Street. Get over there and see what you can find out. Go on. Sorry to inconvenience you.
We're on it, Captain.
Sepertinya anu itu udah berapa jam nih? 3 ya. Udah 3. Oke. Sudah berapa cases hari ini ya? Ngeri bang, sudah 7 case bang. Saatnya untuk menghindari bumi. Oke, nanti saya akan lanjutkan series LA Noire ini. Nggak tahu kapan sih. Sudah pasang aja. Aduh.